Rise and shine, Monarchs! I'm Colleen Maloney from News Channel 12, and I get to wake you up with Good Morning Eastern Carolina every day at 5:30. I know you're not awake, but you're about to watch a brand new edition of the news at Northside High School. So let's get this party started!
Wake up, Monarchs! It's time for the news!
Today is Friday, December 5th. I'm Caitlin Howell.
And I'm Jade Lester.
And now for your news.
Callbacks for Cinderella are on December 9th from 2:30 to 4 o'clock. Names of students have been posted around the school.
Monarch Enterprises, FCA, Mr. Shepard, and Ms. Staff would like to thank the following teachers and classes for participating in Operation Christmas Child. Ms. Gant, Ms. Hester, Ms. Hammond, and Ms. Brown. Thanks to your support, we were able to pack and send 13 boxes to Operation Christmas Child.
Happy birthday, Caroline! We love you!
Attention guys interested in baseball. There will be an informational meeting in room 704 on Wednesday, December 10th at 2:40. Any males interested in playing needs to attend. For information, see Coach Johnson.
Come out and create a bear for someone special or a child in need. The perfect holiday gift. Animal Land, Northside High School, December 13th, 2008, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. All proceeds go to Relay for Life. Brought to you by Northside District bus drivers.
The book fair will be here on Monday, December 8th to Friday, December 12th. It's a great place to buy Christmas gifts. Stop by to check it out.
Hey Northside, want to show us a hidden talent you have? Come to room 901 to see Miss Gant and show us what you got. Also coming soon on your favorite news show, YouTube Clip of the Week. And coming up right now, by special request, a story that aired last year, a very special encore production, Joey Ricker.
This week, Student Spotlight shines on fellow Monarch Joey Ricker. Many of you may have seen him in the halls, but don't know much about him. Well, we wanted to give you a look inside his daily routine.
What do you want the students of Northside to know about your son?
What do I want the students of Northside to know about my son? It would take 3 days to tell you all about my son. As long as Northside keeps being the Northside that it's been for the last several years, I think that's about as thankful as I can be. A lot of students have helped my son. A lot of students don't know my son, but him and his class are so special that because it's such a safe place, and any time you may have had fire drills or different things have happened in the school, as long as everybody cares as much as they do at Northside, I feel real comfortable. Look at my job. I feel real comfortable being out there knowing that if something ever happened, there's students here that will help get my son out of here, because he really can't do much on his own. He does a lot. He's tough. He does a lot, but he's in a wheelchair, and he can only really walk bent over a little bit like an old person if he really needed to or wanted to. And he has for me. Can't tell us when something hurts him. He'll give you a face. He may have a fever. You know, when you get a cold, you got a runny nose. We'll see a little runny nose. We'll see maybe a fever. And we really got to look and actually try to figure out what's wrong with him, because for 20 years, we had to be his voice. He can't tell you when he's sick. He can push something away if he doesn't want to eat it. He must not be hungry. When he's hungry, he'll eat. He's doing real well. You don't realize it, but my son being at this school is very special. We've been through so many schools in the county. My son is older than anybody at this school, student-wise. My son is 20 years old. And bless his heart, they're going to let him stay for another year or two. He's not combative, he's not mean, he's not self-injuring. He really, as long as he can be right here for a year or two, he's really going to do real well as far as being able possibly to communicate some more. And he loves everybody here. He has so many friends, some of the kids at school, that actually do get to go and associate with him some and repeat some of the things he says in the hallway in, how would I say, autistic terms. For him to say something and for you to repeat it, you're buddies for life. And he won't forget it neither. I mean, he's very upset some days in his classroom because some students are not available that usually come to talk to him some. And if they're not there, he looks at the door for them to come in, which Miss Taylor can tell you a lot about that kind of stuff. That's like his mom and his sister. That's family, if you can imagine that. Miss Taylor's like family. Miss Childers, it doesn't matter whether she's, I mean, I know she's one of the head people here at the school and the assistant principal, but she's family. He really needs that, and he seeks them out and looks for them wherever he's at school because they're friends and they're part of the family. So they're part of our big family. And he's going to be with us his whole life. And as long as he can stay here and learn and communicate some with some of the students here, it's going to make him that much better of a person whenever he does leave here. But like I say, he's never going to be mentally be able to be on his own. You see his new wheelchair? He got him a new wheelchair, black and yellow. I'm the one to pick those colors out, something like the dare car that I drive around, you know. We had him at the Special Olympics. He did okay. The first or second time, it's only about the second time we've had him go to the Special Olympics because he can't do much. But he can throw a ball. He loves to throw balls, loves the water, loves the water. But he actually was out there, and we had Miss Taylor, myself, my wife, and Miss Childers. Everybody's cheering him on when he was last year at the Special Olympics. Every time we cheer him on, he would see those voices of Miss Taylor and Miss Childers, and he would start to laugh and stop wheeling his wheelchair. Oh no, so every time you cheered him on and he saw you, he'd stop, not knowing that he was in a race, so he came in second. We're going to work on it this year. So at Northside out here on the track on 2 May, so I hope everybody could show up, kind of cheer on Joey and some of the other students that come from all over the county. On 2 May, we'll have the Special Olympics here. The dare car will be out there. Just everybody during a break at school, if you have permission. Don't do it just because Officer Ricker said to do it, but I mean, you know, if they get a permission to come out and just see what's going on out there and cheer on a student, that would be cool.
Joey is a hardworking student who works to his fullest potential. We're working on him walking. We work on just maintaining some of the skills that he already has and just trying to develop new skills, especially in the area of vocational tasks. In order to show Joey what to do throughout the day, we have a daily schedule. Today it started off with he was going to do reading with me. They do adapted stories. Then he would work independently, and then he's going to go to SNAG. During this independent work, we also have a work schedule. The work schedule has numbers, and these are different job boxes. So he would do number 2, which involves sorting bears, and then he would do number 70, which would involve sorting silverware, and then he would have a choice activity where he chooses something that he wants to do. A lot of times he chooses to play with his signs. That's his favorite activity that he likes to do during the day. But this is kind of his schedule on how he knows where to go and what to do. Look, what is your favorite TV show? Keep it here so you can answer the question. Is it the Discovery Show or is it The Price is Right?
Hey.
Say The Price is Right.
Choice.
That's your choice. Say The Price is Right.
Choice.
Who is better? Is it Drew Carey or Bob Barker?
I know.
Say Bob Barker.
Bob.
He really messed it up.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
There will be an NHS Executive Committee meeting on December 10th, 2008 at 2:15 in the Media Center.
If you're interested in traveling to Italy in June of 2010, see Mrs. Gant for info as soon as possible.
And finally, To all of the football players and coaches, we wish you lots of luck tonight in Tarboro. Go Monarchs!
Hey Monarchs, this is Sports Talk. I'm Lexi. And I'm Mike. Varsity boys basketball team trampled East Carteret in their first game of the season with a score of 90-37.
Hey, the girls didn't do too bad either. They flattened East Carteret with a score of 65-37.
Well, both teams have a game Monday night against Southern Wayne, so come out and support the teams.
Have you ever wondered what the quarterback sees when the Monarchs come to town?
You can run, but you can't hide.
Dang, did the Dark Horses forget to bring their A game, or is our varsity team just that good?
Well, we'll certainly find out tonight as they travel to Tarboro to compete for the regional championship.
So come out and support our Monarchs. That's Sports Talk. See you next week.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Ding dong, that is our song with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air.
Dashing through the snow.
One horse open sleigh. All the way we go.
Let me all the way.
Oh, how we pound, raising the sound, or in the dale, filling the town. Hailing the ring while people sing song of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
On they send on without end, their joyful tone to every home.
Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on the one-horse open sleigh!
And that was the news, Monarchs. Tune in next week for Channel 22 News, The Lion's Den.